he said there's a difference between being buried and being planted, but they both appear to be the same, okay? And so when we're in this season of we're thinking we're being buried or planted, right? Being buried or planted means that there's a dip, right? You're going back down, right? You're under the dirt, okay? And so God was saying both appear to be the same, but it's not. Okay, when something is buried, right, it's no longer there. You no longer see it. You say goodbye to it. It's gone, right, forever. And then he says, but when something is planted, you expect to see it again, okay? You expect it to grow. You expect it to show up in another season, okay? So God just wanted me to say that a lot of you feel like you are buried, right? You feel like there's no way that God can make a way, okay? There's no way that you can come out that situation, right? You're looking all around you, you're looking at everything, and you're just like, I see it. I don't know how God is going to do it. Like, there's just no way, okay? And so God said, remind my children that they are planted, okay? I am planted, you are planted. So when a season change and you go through a dip, okay? God is saying that's just him replanting you, okay? He's planting you again in order to sprout you up into the next season, okay? And like I said, in my last video is that you don't know what God is getting ready to do in this next season. So when God takes you down, okay, listen to what I just said. When God takes you down, because God is the one who will strip us of certain things or allow certain things to happen in our life on purpose, not to hurt our feelings, but to just change our perspective, to change our mind, or maybe even to change our heart posture, okay? To get rid of some bitterness or some anger or unforgiveness, okay? Because God is saying this right here is what will, you yourself will literally ruin the miracle that I'm bringing if I were to give you this miracle right now. With your bitterness, with your anger management issues, okay, with your unforgiveness, you would ruin the miracle, okay? So before God can do the miracle, before God can bring these things to you, he has to change things within you so that you would be open and willing and ready to receive all that he has for you, okay? Okay, so this is just a quick word, and God just said, okay, so God promises to deliver if we believe, okay? That's what I wrote down. God promises to deliver if we believe, okay? And so God was just saying, do you believe? Do you have the faith the size of a mustard seed in order to believe what I'm getting ready to do? Because this was the whole message of what he wanted me to say was your next level miracle is going to depend on what you are expecting to see in this season, okay? So God is a partnership. You have to work with God, okay? Sometimes God will just bring miracles and they'll be easy and effortless, okay? We don't have to wait for it. We don't got to cry for it. Sometimes they're next day miracles, okay? And then we have some miracles that are so big that would literally transform our lives, right? And launch us and propel us, catapult us into the next season. And sometimes those miracles may take time, and God has to develop something within us, okay? So that we will be able to sustain the miracle in the next season, okay?